Hi everybody, I'm Mike Mercurio. I'm an attorney with the law firm Refirm. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with my friend Terry Dunlap. He's co-founder of Tactical Network Solutions, as well as co-founder of Refirm Labs. So I want to hear all about Tactical and what you've done there in Refirm, but before I get there, tell me where you grew up and a little bit about your background.
Grew up in a small town in Ohio, Sandusky, Ohio. If anybody's a roller coaster enthusiast, they may have heard of Cedar Point.
Okay, sure.
So actually spent a lot of time there. When I wasn't busy riding the roller coasters at Cedar Point, I was dabbling with Commodore 64 computers, getting in trouble, and actually got so far as being arrested in 1985 because of my extracurricular activities with a Commodore 64 and a dial-up modem.
So what led you up to the founding of Tactical?
My background prior to that was actually working as a government employee at the National Security Agency doing offensive cyber ops. And it was interesting because every time we would go to Thanksgiving, we'd go around the table, how's everybody like their job? You know, you hear the typical moans and groans, but I always loved what we were doing at the NSA. I think bureaucracy got in the way of what we were doing mission-wise, and so I finally saw the writing on the wall because the NSA wasn't sharing capabilities with the CIA and other government agencies, which I thought they should have been doing. And so I saw an opportunity to provide the capabilities we were doing in-house to a much wider marketplace. So I put in my 2 weeks and said, I'm going to go try and start my own company and sell these types of capabilities to a wider market and actually help fight this war on terrorism, which I thought we were all on the same team fighting.
So you're basically Tactical, to sum up, is an extension of what you were doing, but how did you get to, you formed it, you had some partners, how'd you get all that off the ground?
Actually, it was a conversation with my wife. I said, I'm going to put $10,000 into a business checking account. I'm going to make a go of it based on this. I'm going to start in the basement, literally, for about 9 months. Develop some what we called close access hacking capabilities for the special forces. And once they saw what I had, it was enough to get me out and start getting me on contracts, and the reputation grew from there. And then I slowly, over time, began to pull in other people from the NSA.
Walk me through the founding of Refirm and how that
Sure. So as to meet the customer demand for the weaponization of zero-day vulnerabilities against IoT devices, it was a manually labor-intensive process to do this, and we recognized early on to meet this demand we had to automate this process of discovery and weaponization. So over the course of about 8-10 years, we developed incrementally this automated system to help us cut what normally would take about months in terms of man hours to discover something that could be used down to about 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So we actually happened to be at a tech breakfast meetup at, I think it was Loyola University. Some investors in the crowd happened to see our capability and approached us afterwards and asked, have you ever thought about using this platform as a defensive tool instead of offensive?